The fishing news is brought to you by Interlux Marine Paint, Fanatics of Ocean City, Maxima Fishing Line, and Okuma.
Well, the great heat of 2016 certainly impacted participation last weekend, but this weekend, a lot different, except for some scattered thunder showers on Thursday. Weather through Sunday looks pretty darn good. Low temperatures in the 70s and highs only in the mid to upper 80s. I'm Jim Hutchinson with the New Jersey Delaware Bay edition of the Fisherman magazine, and the continued pattern of hit or miss fluking continues throughout our region, although the better consistency certainly up in the northern Jersey region, especially in the deepwater haunts along the Raritan Bay. If you're looking to get on any of the party boats up there, they're getting more consistent action than just about anybody else throughout the state. In fact, some of these pools, they're definitely attainable, especially with these doormats that we're expecting for the rest of the season. Folks like the Seahawk, they've got a monthly doormat prize. It's up to over $500 right now, and before the end of this month, all you have to do is reach that 8.5 pound mark. I say all you have to do, anybody like me fishing down in the southern end of the state, saying, wow, 8.5 pounds, I'd kill for that. Well, that seems to be more of the consistency in the northern part of the range. We're still getting the same reports too out of Shark River and out towards the Axel Carlson Reef. Some of that deep water in the northern part of the state where some of those better numbers and more consistent catches with bigger fish. I might suggest big strip baits, big gulps, and also those big bucktails, the S&S bucktails, new double rattletail. That's what was used earlier this week to score this 8.5 pounder. So give that a shot. Phil LaGrossa checked in from the central portion of the state. He was in at Lacey Marine in Forked River earlier this week with a 9.86 pound fish that he measured and weighed in for the Forked River tournament, and also the New Jersey Beach and Boat Challenge. A heck of a fluke for Phil. Congratulations again. You're looking for the structure, the deep water. And that's usually your best bet, big strip baits. We got those snapper blues, we've got the peanut bunker, and it seems like more prevalence of inshore squid as well. The farther south you go in the state of New Jersey, the tougher your conditions. Unless you're down in Cape May County going out to those reef sites, your better action and your better opportunities with bigger fish definitely been out there like the Cape May Reef or the Old Grounds. In fact, we're finding some good reports from Delaware, folks hitting that deep structure. Justin Reinfaus, he had a 10.68 pound true doormat that he weighed in at Lewis Harbor Marina earlier this week. Congratulations, Justin, nice fish. If you're in Jersey, don't forget about your 2-fish black sea bass limit. You've only got that through the end of August. Believe it or not, we're gonna have a seasonal closure at that point, just for a while, stupid as it may be. We're gonna have that black sea bass season reopen October 22nd, so get on those black sea bass when you're on the reef sites now. There's some good ones out there. Karen outfished her husband John earlier this week on the Mary M4 with a 4.5 pounder. You got that 2-fish black sea bass limit until August 31st in New Jersey, so take advantage of those biscuits. We're getting some good party boat results from throughout the state, especially up in Point Pleasant and Brielle. The big Jamaica was out earlier this week, got on the sea bass, the bluefish, and plenty of mackerel as well. So the mackerel bite is good for baiting up, or if you like some of that fresh grilled mackerel, now's the time to get out there on that action. We're also finding some good mahi action, both just mid-range and also offshore, which is perfect for the dream boat fish of the month, of course. Danny Thwaite checked in with one of the most beautiful big bull dolphin earlier this week. He was down south at the Baltimore Canyon and hooked up with his big bull. And like I said, there's some of those chickens that are just outside some of the offshore reef sites in New Jersey. So keep an eye on the water with those polarized glasses. Look for those flashing colors of some mahi getting inshore. If you're heading offshore, the offshore forecast from the Hudson down to the Baltimore looks really good this weekend. Except for some scattered thunder showers, you're looking at 1 to 3, 2 to 3, just beautiful light winds and calm seas, which is perfect timing for that Mid-Atlantic tournament that kicks off Sunday in Cape May and down at Sunset Marina in Ocean City. Sunday is the captain's meeting, and then a full week of fishing in that Mid-Atlantic tournament, a multi-million-dollar tournament, which I'm sure is going to bring some of the same boats that got in on that White Marlin Open last week. Well, you know, we talked about it last week, that 76.5 pound White Marlin was up for what we thought $2.4 million. The final payout on that fish last week was $2.8 million. That's some payout. We also should wish congratulations to the crew of the Hubris. They hit a $767,000 jackpot in that White Marlin with a 236.5-pound Bigeye. Well done, Rich, Brian, and Damien. Most of the New Jersey fleet has been working out at the Hudson. I would expect traffic jam conditions out there this weekend, but some folks working the Southern Toms down into the Lindy and also the Spencer. There has been a pick of bluefin and mahi in a little bit closer at inshore locations or mid-range locations like the Chicken Canyon, the Bacardi, and the Texas Tower. Now, if you like to keep those feet planted firmly in the surf, you got the triggerfish, or the triggerfish along the rock piles. You got the kingfish in the wash, some of those smaller baits. And if you're heading up to the surf, don't forget the bucktails and the gulps. They're definitely working on Fluke in the surf, as Rob Clem here found out a 23-incher that he caught at Island Beach State Park, where you only have to have 16 inches there. But he checked in with Grumpy's Bait and Tackle earlier this week with that catch. Got a Facebook and Instagram contest for you surfcasters. It's only open through Monday, August 22nd. We're looking for the best surfcasting photo posted at our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/The Fisherman Magazine, or over at Instagram, which is Instagram/The Fisherman Mag. Go over there and check it out. If you're having trouble with the technology like I am, check with your kids or grandkids. I'm sure they can help you get loaded so that you can win that Star Rod outfit. In fact, while they're showing you the technology, you make sure that you spend some time showing them the Fisherman Magazine. We're looking for that next generation of angler. I've got to thank Lisa and Paul Lachelle for doing that with this next-gen angler, which I'm sure we will see him, her, all those kids in many future editions of the Fisherman Magazine. Kids, join us every week. It's healthy, it's good for you, and it's over there at thefisherman.com.
The fishing news is brought to you by Intellux Marine Paint, Fanatics of Ocean City, Maxima Fishing Line, and Okuma.